a brutal crime that shocked America. A murder so horrific it still haunts the state of Texas years later. Now, the chilling case of Taylor Parker is back in the spotlight because of a new documentary, which has ignited interest in the 2020 case. A crime that ended with a young mother dead and her unborn child ripped from her womb. Parker was sentenced to death in 2022 for the grisly killing that horrified the entire country. Parker was 29 years old when she committed this crime. She lured her friend into a deadly trap, killing the young mother and then cutting her unborn baby from her womb. She was caught almost immediately, the victim's blood still on her hands, the infant in her lap as she rushed to an Oklahoma hospital pretending to be a new mother seeking a checkup for her newborn. For months, the investigators say that Taylor Parker built a lie so convincing that the man that she loved and loved her believed it. Parker had told her boyfriend, Wade Griffin, that she was pregnant. The couple, who met at a rodeo back in 2019, even hosted a gender reveal party as she filled their home with baby clothes, toys, and supplies. Griffin later described their relationship as an emotional roller coaster, saying that Parker had won his trust, caring for the house, the livestock, and promising him a future on 800 acres of land. But prosecutors say it was all part of a larger deception. Because unknown to Griffin, Parker, who was already a mother of two, had undergone a hysterectomy in 2019, making pregnancy impossible for her. Investigators believe that she staged the entire pregnancy and committed the horrific crime to keep her boyfriend from leaving her. Officials also say that Taylor Parker spent months preparing for this crime. She watched videos on childbirth and newborn care. Then, on October 9, 2020, Parker put her deadly plan into motion. She drove to the home of her friend Simons Hancock, a woman that she had met through photography work and who was more than 7 months pregnant. Investigators say Parker brutally attacked the young mother, stabbing her dozens of times before using a scalpel to cut the baby out of her womb. The victim's 3-year-old daughter was found alive, hiding under a blanket in the bed, unharmed. Parker then fled with the infant, but was soon stopped by a state trooper for reckless driving. Officers found her covered in dried blood, holding the dead newborn with the umbilical cord still attached. She claimed that she had given birth on the side of the road, but doctors quickly found no signs of childbirth. Under questioning, Parker admitted that she had taken the baby from her friend's body. She claimed that she had been in a physical altercation with Simons Hancock. Then, in October 2022, Parker was convicted of capital murder. A month later, she was sentenced to death. Prosecutors argued that Parker's crime was elaborately premeditated. They told the court that Parker had plotted for months to find a real baby to claim as her own. But during the trial, defense lawyers tried to portray Taylor Parker as a woman with severe neurological problems. A neurologist told the court that something is, quote, very wrong with her brain, describing Parker as suffering from frontal lobe syndrome, a condition that is linked to impaired judgment, emotional instability, and disturbed behavior. On appeal, lawyers for Taylor Parker argued that the capital murder charge should never have been applied in the first place. The defense claimed that the baby may not have been alive when it was removed from the mother's womb, meaning the prosecution's kidnapping argument could not stand. Because as they told the court, that one cannot kidnap a child that has not been born. Parker faces death penalty in part because the Texas Penal Code considers a fetus as an individual at any stage of gestation. Despite multiple appeals, Taylor Parker has failed to overturn her conviction or death sentence. The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals upheld both the verdicts and the punishment. And last month, Supreme Court of the US refused to hear her claim that she was denied a fair trial. For now, Parker remains on death row, though no execution date has been set. Cases where unborn babies are taken by force from their mothers are extremely rare and among the most horrifying crimes ever recorded. Investigators say that only 15 such cases were documented in the US between the year 1987 to 2011. In fact, before the year 1973, no such case had even been recorded in the US. When it comes to the case, psychologists say crimes like this are brutal, but they often defy easy explanation. Some experts point to what is known as an elimination murder, a killing that is carried out not out of hatred, but to remove someone standing in the way of a desperate goal. Investigators believe Taylor Parker may have been driven by a fear of losing her partner and a belief that having a child could save the relationship. At the end, psychologists say the crime may have been a twisted attempt to create control, stability, and a future that she feared was slipping away. Cases like these serve as a dark reminder that when obsession overrides humanity, the consequences can be unthinkable and devastating for every life that it affects.